Hello everybody and welcome to Riviera of Dubrovnik. My name is Patricia. I am licensed tourist guide for Dubrovnik, Neretva County, and today I would like to take you to a lovely hike from Stara Makošica village all the way up to the top of the mountain. So first part of the hike will take us from Stara Makošica village to Petrovo Selo village, and it will be lovely man-made trail, man-made path by the small river. It will take roughly 45 minutes, and after that we will take mountain trail all the way to the top of the mountain, which will take additional 1 hour, maybe 1 hour and 15 minutes. So as you can see, this first part of a hiking trail from Stara Makošica to Petrovo Selo is paved. It is something that's constructed by a human hand. It's not something that's beaten track in the nature. And there are actually similar paved paths or paved trails in the mountains as well. Today we are not going to see them. We are going to take a mountain trail up to the top of the mountain. However, this gives you an idea about the importance of such a road. In past, they were actually arteries which were connecting hinterland, mountains, villages in the mountains with the seashore, and they were very economically very important for those people living in the hinterland, because they could use them to simply and let's say easily for that time come down to the seashore and sell their produce at much higher price. The path or the trail was also used in numerous processions that would take place in a summit sign starting from the day of St. Vitus, 15th of June, and people will follow them barefoot, of course, from the villages situated on the shores of Ombla River all the way up to the mountains. So the Prve Moći, where we are going, actually the place where that I would like to show you today, was the first station of these processions. So as you can see, this is the end of the first part of the hiking trail from Stara Mokošica to Petrovo Selo. Village behind me is Petrovo Selo. I will take a short recording so that you can see it. It's a small, very picturesque village, unfortunately mostly uninhabited. So it took me around 40 minutes from the base here to the village, which is situated right in the middle of the mountain. So from here to the top, let's say I have another 1 hour. So it takes, let's say, 45 minutes of a very pleasurable, rather slow hike in which you can take a lot of recordings and a lot of photos. So that's how difficult it is to get here. So as I'm proceeding up the slopes of the mountain, I'm peeling off my jackets. Now imagine today it's 18th of February and it is already quite warm. Let's say even hot when you walk up the hill because it's quite steep. Now imagine what it must have been like and what it is like in mid-June when they start with the processions. Going all the way up to the top of the mountain. As you've noticed, now we are climbing from the Petrovo Selo up to the top of the mountain to this locality called Prve Moći. And the trail is really very well marked, so it's not a problem to find it or to follow it. Below me now you can see Petrovo Selo, so let's say starting point of the other part of the hike. Going to the top of the mountain, you can also see Stara Mokošica, village from which we started our climb, situated at the shore of Ombla River. Ombla River flows into the Adriatic Sea, and a little bit later you will actually have full panorama when I come to the top. On the other side of Ombla River, you can see hill. This is Srđ. Srđ, at the foot of Srđ, city of Dubrovnik is situated. You can't see it from here because it is on the other side. Ombla River separates Srđ from the rest of Dinaric Alps, which I'm showing you right now. And all the way in the distance, you will notice that there are peaks that are covered in snow. Well, that's Orjen. That's Orjen, which belongs to Dinaric Alps, but it's a mountain situated on the other side of the border in Montenegro. It's over 1,800 meters above the sea level. So some half an hour, maybe 40 more minutes, and I will reach the top. I will reach my destination, which you can see right now, Prve Moći. 10 more minutes and I will reach the top. From here you can see estuary of Ombla River. That's where it flows into the Adriatic Sea, or more precisely into the Bay of Gruž. So here you can see also Lapad Peninsula and the Bay of Gruž. That's new part of the city of Dubrovnik. You can also see bridge above the estuary of Ombla River. It's called Bridge of Dr. Franjo Tuđman. So this is what it's like when you reach the top. This is the view, very rewarding, gorgeous view of delta of Ombla River. So that's where it flows into the Bay of Gruž, which is a part of the Adriatic Sea. You can see the Adriatic Sea, you can see the cliffs over there, and some of the Elephant Islands. And then right in front of me now, that's a peak called Prve moći. Literal translation would be the first powers, however, it's not really good translation. And then I will show you the rest of this very cruel, very unforgiving and unhospitable landscape. Sharp rocks, grass and shrubs. So in just a few months this will turn into a lovely, juicy, green, lush place with the arrival of spring. So here at the top you can see a dry stone wall, which is just a part of this circular rounded shape that's situated at the very peak. Here you can see the entrance. So place is called Prve moći, which simply refers to the first station of the procession that would be held on various saint festivities. However, it will start with the festivity of St. Vitus, 15th of June. Now from here I can't resist but to make one 360 panoramic recording of the whole area, starting from the northern point and the entrance into this circle, and then I will show you the islands, the elephants, and again panorama of the new part of Dubrovnik, Ombla River, Mokošica, all the way back to Orjen in Montenegro, and then back to the peaks here. The name of this particular hill is called Vranovići. So here behind me you can see the cross with the lead medallion in its center. That's why this place is called Prve moći, the first station of the procession. There were 4 processions that were held every summer, and there were 4 stations in which these processions would stop and pray. Why would people pray? They would simply pray so that their crops, their harvest is good, their crops are saved from hailstones, from drought, that their cattle is healthy. Generally, they were praying for the well-being of their families and for their livelihood. So besides lovely views that you can enjoy from the top of the mountain up there, besides its obvious religious importance, there is another dimension of this place that I find really very interesting. It's not by chance that the processions start at the day of St. Vitus and that they stop there as the first station of the procession. It is connected actually to our Slavic roots, to our Slavic traditions. When at the top of the hill a shrine or place of worship dedicated to God, old Slavic god Svevit, would be situated. He was god of war, he was god of, but also god of successful trade, fertility and so on, and people would pray for success in their endeavors. To this god they would offer him sacrifices, the cattle as crops. And what's also very interesting, why his shrines would be positioned at high places, at the tops of the hills, mountains and so on, because he was god of 4 faces. With 4 faces he would see all 4 sides of the world, so he was the one who sees it all. Later on he survived in the person of St. Vitus. St. Vitus in Croatian is not Vitus, he's Vid, Sveti Vid. Vid is eyesight, so St. Vitus is protector of eyesight and also the one who sees it all. So very frequently in the places of these ancient Slavic temples dedicated to god Svevit, you can find presently chapels dedicated to St. Vitus. Further addition to our Slavic ancestries, to this Slavic memory that we have here, can be found in the name of Mokošica. village from which I started my climb to the top of the mountain. So Mokoshica, the name of Mokoshica comes after mother goddess of Slavs, Mokosh. And now, as you can see, I am on my way back to the starting point. And at the end of this video, I would like to thank you all for watching me. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the sights and everything that was shown during this hike. To all my colleagues, I wish happy International Tourist Guides Day, and I send you regards and kisses from sunny, warm and a little bit windy Dubrovnik. Bye bye!